Hello, everybody. This is Meredith Lochran, and I am chiming in late with the sixth. It's a daily live stream that I'm trying to do to get in the habit of live streaming. Let me pull the card down here. So it's late. I'm exhausted, but I have a package reveal that I want to do, and that'll make the 10 minutes go by really quickly. So this is from Hora Tora Studios from Christy Shin, and it's from a Kickstarter that I supported. But this weekend was extremely busy. It was very fulfilling, and I have connected with so many wonderful creators, and I I absolutely love what I do. So being this tired is great. It's like really good sleep for me. Um, and I go to bed feeling like I did my best, and that feeling of accomplishment. And it's not like I'm trying to take my, just making sure I'm not missing anything up here, uh, taking my arm off and trying to pat my own back or anything like that. But it takes a bit of coordination and organization and things like that to organize an indie event or an online community activity. You know, it's something that I've done with Steam It. If anybody's familiar with Steam It, I've done it with Whale Shares. You know, and those are online blockchain based platforms that I've participated in. And I miss those places. I want to go back, but it's just like one of those things where, you have to consider what your time is. And where you're investing your time. Indie Event is something that is a pleasure to work with because of the creators and because of what they're doing. So I will not regret that. I enjoy it so much. For anybody who's tuning in here, yes, I'm a little bit low energy. It is 10:52 p.m. and I've been going at it all day. I really didn't think I was going to be online today. I really thought I was going to take most of the day to sleep and get caught up on rest. But you know what? That saying, "I'm going to get caught up on rest," that doesn't exist. You know, it's something that you tell yourself that. I'm going to get caught up. You know what? Just start fresh, start fresh. And so after this, I am going to take my butt to bed, and I'm going to try and get some sleep. But I've got a few things here. I've actually got a sketchbook here, and I had an idea for a sketch, and I was on Twitter earlier today, and I saw a kind of a sketch layouts that John Celestri did. And I said, you know what? That gives my stick figures hope that, for images in my mind and where I want things. And I think what I want to try and do is figure out the images in my head and how I would see them on the page. And not that I would ever, I'm not going to say that, not that I would ever, but I'm not a professional artist. I like to doodle. I don't understand how people have the ability to do sequential art because I think that's amazing. But I have this by Christy Shin. My package came in a while ago. I've been sitting on it just so that I could do that. But I've got sick. Oh my gosh. If I had more money, I would have bought all these pins because I think they're amazing. But look at the size of this thing. It's all glitter and beautiful. I'm going to put that up here. I don't know if you can see that all that well. You see the glitter and the shine? Kovic. Sick. Yeah. I wonder what kind of reaction I would get if I wore this like really high up here. That would be amazing. And I hope when I do that, because I really don't go out in public all that often, but when I do, I hope that people ask me questions and go, "What is that?" And I can direct them to Christy Shin Tora Studios. But the other thing that I got was because Christy Shin is actually fairly new to me. And so I wanted to get The Murder of Crows and see what that's all about. Because you see this artwork? You see this? The crow. I mean, first of all, like birds seem to be kind of an ongoing theme in my head lately, and I think it's because that's something that I sketched. I did a pencil sketch, real teeny tiny post-it note there, because on the story that I'm working on, like birds and shadow play a huge role in the story that I'm putting together, and so it's one of the things that I absolutely love about her art is that it's quite raw, and I love the colors, the really dynamic lines and stuff, and it's really it's kind of fucked up, which I love. I don't know why I lean towards the dark stuff like this, but it's just I see things like this and I'm like, wow. I mean, look at that. This one especially. I mean, that just gives me chill bumps. The watercolors and stuff, and just dripping. And you know, she says confusion here, and I just see I see kind of darkness. Like how I would interpret that. What I see right there is that you see a smile. You see a smile, right? But it's just I don't know. I find that quite powerful. So I love these strong lines and I love what she does. And I mean that's powerful. And sad and lonely and sucky and it's not her art. It's just these things for I feel like as I'm going through this book and I'm seeing her art, I'm like, I relate to this so easily. And I'm quite jealous that I didn't break out my doodles and art and just throw down uh, like she's willing to do. I don't know. I've always been more reserved, especially when I was younger, and I find that I'm a lot more comfortable in my skin these days. So I feel like I can just take a marker and just get angry on the page and just pour it out on the page. I've been more open to doing that with prose, poetry, flash fiction, and things like that. But for a couple of years, I've been gathering my art supplies and kind of stepping into this new medium, new to me. Um, and it's not, I really kind of got away from it for a few years, partly because when my kids were younger, it was kind of focused on them. Uh, and now that it's more like, okay, what do I want to be when I grow up? And finding that I don't want to grow up. I want to color, and I want to write, and I want to have the bloodletting that's in my brain and throw it out on paper and send it out into the world and see if anybody likes it, to see if anybody is as screwed up as I am. And so I kind of feel like a kinship a bit to Christy Shin. Um, and so this is why I'm going to be looking at more of her artwork and definitely supporting her as she sends out more Kickstarters and more art into the world, because I don't know, I can kind of relate to it, and I love when we have our chats. But this is the sixth. This show is really about 10 minutes, and I've got about 30 seconds left. I'm tired. I am going to grab my sketchbook. I'm going to go over to the couch, and I'll probably try and pencil something and feel terrible about it and yell at myself for being an untalented hack as I try and uh, bring some of my stick figures to life. But that's about it. I wanted to thank you guys for tuning in. I will be on 10 minutes a day, at least, with this kind of a video blog. Maybe it's a review, maybe it's a package reveal. Until the next time, have a good night.